welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, thank you all for being here. This is my channel, Pixie Dust and Spirit Alchemy, where we talk about all sorts of things: taboo, occult, mystical, magical, supernatural, paranormal, taboo, stuff like that. Bella says hello to all my viewers. She wants to be a part of this video as well. So guys, today's video, which I've had some requests for, and I'm excited to do a review on this video. And this, I will say that this is going to be part one of a two-part series, at least two parts, unless I work with it more, of the results of this ritual. This will be part one of two videos, at least for now, of reviewing the book Clauneck Money Magic by Amara Yasmine. Now, this book was only published last year, in July sometime, I believe. So it's brand new on the market, but I will say that it is already one of the best money magic books out there. I am dividing my experience with it into two videos simply because, two or more, because I have not worked with every ritual in this book yet. I have only worked with a few of them, which I will be going over today. And in the next video, I plan to use this book more in the meantime and then make another video on more of the rituals and my experience with them. So just to get started with this book, it is not a Gallery of Magic book. If you've been watching my channel for a while, or you've done any wealth magic, or you're familiar with magic in general, if you're an experienced magician, you may know that Clauneck is a demon spirit that we work with. So this book is specifically focused on working with Clauneck. So you are working with a demon. But if someone picks up this book and has any reservations about the spirit being a demon, don't work with it yet. This book is not necessarily for novice magicians, not for beginners. It is for people that have experience with magic, know how to build relationships with spirits, and do not have lingering fear or reservations of working with a demon. The author does a good job of stating that in the beginning and in the introduction. And she also does an excellent job of stating the sources and explaining what a demon is, what a demon spirit is, where the sources come from. The Clauneck is originally found in the Grimorium Verum. If you also care to listen to the Ritual 7 podcast episode of the Wealth Magic podcast, Yasmine is in that podcast with us and talks more about the origins of Clauneck. And I mean, since that ritual is working with Clauneck anyways, all three of us, Mars, myself, and Yasmine, all talk more in detail about Clauneck in that video, in that podcast episode. I can post a link to it in here. I will read just one passage from the Grimorium Verum that the author puts in her book here, just briefly describing a little bit about Clauneck. And that is, Clauneck has power over goods and riches, and can help you find hidden treasures for those that make a pact with him. He can give great riches, being greatly loved by Lucifer, and it is he who makes him bring the money. Obey him, and he obeys. So Clauneck is a powerful spirit to work with. So there are 5 rituals in this book. I have done 3 of the 5 rituals so far. I have done Ritual 2, which is Contact Via Enn. Enns are very similar to mantras. They are simply phrases that you repeat multiple times in order to access a demon, to call on a demon. So there is a simple ritual of Contact Via Enn with this that I did practice one time, and my result with it was that I did experience a shift in the atmosphere. I did sort of feel Clauneck's presence. I did feel in that meditative state, able to connect with the demon. And this is a great ritual for asking Clauneck questions, to have a conversation and establish a rapport with Clauneck. There's a whole list of ritual steps in it, making an offering. It's very detailed, it's very helpful, it tells you everything you need to do. I will say, beforehand, the author does write in the Kabbalistic cross ritual, which is just a short ritual to do to prepare yourself and the space around you to work with a demon, to bring a spirit into your presence. It's just protection, it's just a safe way to prepare to have a successful ritual. And there are also methods that you can use, you know, if you want to sage the area, use Palo Santo wood, do the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram, or the middle pillar ritual. Any of those would suffice, even a sword banishing. Whatever you feel is best and feel intuitively would be good to prepare the space to do this magic. Another ritual that I've done in this book is Ritual 3, which is the spell jar or money jar ritual. And a money jar is essentially like a financial battery. It works for the long term, and you keep these money jars for the long term. So there's a very detailed description in how to make this money jar, and I have done that. And I did do it last year, I believe, right when the book came out. And I mean, I still have it, and occasionally I will still use a green candle to burn on top of it. And I do believe that it does contribute to the influx of my income and the increase in my income in the last year, because I've had a lot of financial changes, and who's to say that it's not working in that favor. Finally, the third ritual that I've done in this book so far is Ritual 5, the Pathworking, and this one was probably my favorite. Because it's a lot of visualization involved, a lot of sort of meditative mindset, and you really connect with Clauneck. It helps you to build a relationship with him, to get used to the energy and the presence of that spirit. It is possible that Clauneck may appear in the room that you are doing this magic in, and it's also possible that he won't. Either way, if you follow the steps in the ritual as it's written down, it will work. So I would say that with this pathworking ritual, I only did it a couple times, and there weren't any monetary results for me after doing this ritual. It was mostly to establish that relationship. And in order to really receive and see results of working with Clauneck, it's important to work with him over a long period of time. It's just like having a business partner. You know, if you have a business partner that you do good business with, the business will prosper more over time as you continue to work with each other. That is how this book with Clauneck can be viewed. So as I said earlier, Clauneck is a powerful spirit to work with. He is in the 7th ritual of wealth magic, and this book is solely focused on working with that spirit. And this is money for the long term, not necessarily fast money magic. But if you want to begin acquiring wealth and building your cash flow and your business, it's great for entrepreneurs. It's great for people who are self-employed, who have that flexibility in their income that can increase and profit more. And it's not scary to work with a demon. But I will stress again, if you feel that way, don't work with this book yet. Not to stray you away, but just get that belief out of your head, early programming beliefs, and trust that it's a spirit that is just as okay to work with as any of the other spirits out there that people have worked with for centuries. So to conclude, I have done Ritual 2, which is Contact Via Enn. I have done Ritual 3, which is the Money Jar spell. And I have done Ritual 5, which is the Pathworking. The Enn and the Pathworking helped me to establish more of a relationship with Clauneck, establish that relationship. The Money Jar works as a battery to increase, like a financial battery, to increase my overall income. And as I said, I'll still continue to light a candle, a green candle on it, and I can chant the Enn to it. There's several ways to work with Clauneck. You can even combine all the rituals in this book. You don't have to just do one at a time. You know, you can do the Pathworking and the Money Jar. I believe I did that, actually. I did the Money Jar, and then I would do the Enn, or chant his Enn, in front of the Money Jar. And I would do the Pathworking in front of the Money Jar. And it helps, it's just more energy, more momentum to bring you the results that you are seeking with this book. It is, again, simple but powerful magic. I will report back when I have done other rituals in this book, but I hope that somebody found this helpful. If you are curious to work with this book, I definitely recommend it. And just start with a simple ritual and see how it feels. You know, start to build that relationship with Clauneck, because it's not just going to bring an instant success overnight. Like I said, it's like a business partner that you are building this empire with over a longer period of time. So thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you learned something. And support Amara Yasmine. She has been in our Wealth Magic podcast. I know personally that she has has had a close relationship working with Clauneck, and that is why she wrote this book, to help others to do the same, as she has found several successes with him. So I will put a link to her book in the description box below. Check it out if you don't have it already. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like it, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for part 2. As always, guys, stay kind, stay curious, and until next time, peace.